Alright, welcome back guys to another round of Go Battle League videos. Today we're going to be covering the Sinnoh Cup, starting off with this battle against Robert Jan 1. Today I'm going to be playing around with one of the core teams with Bastiodon, and Sinnoh. So yep, here we're going to start off with the Drapion versus Bastiodon lead, and then here I'm going to be anticipating a sort of Aqua Tail, so I'm just going to go ahead and let it go through, but there it is. So yep, he goes for the Aqua Tail, and then there's a switch into Bibarel. I just decided to farm up towards an Earth Power, see if I can get it to go through, and hopefully he thinks that I'm gonna go for the Body Slam. Does it go through? He shields it, so I just said, no, might as well just switch. Because again, since the Bibarel has Water Gun, I can just switch to Sinnoh. It's gonna do resisted damage. And then he can probably just go for Hyper Fang, but then because Water Gun's going to be resisted, I can just go ahead and safely chip away at it. Plus, since I'm going to charge up towards an Energy Ball, we're just going to go ahead and let it go through. And then it connects in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Down goes Bibarel, and then in comes Drapion. Just going to go ahead and charge up towards a Weather Ball Ice here. And then will it connect? 3, 2, 1. Boom. There, yep, he shields. So there we go. Down goes Sinnoh, and then in comes the Bastiodon. We're going to go ahead and farm it down with some mud slaps, and then hopefully that should be enough to farm down. Here we're going to go ahead and shield though, because the Drapion is going to go ahead and go for an Aqua Tail. It's a double Aqua Tail, so I just decided to shield the first one just in case it was a crunch. But the second one's going to be Aqua Tail, so we can just go ahead and let it go through. Then in comes Bastiodon, so obviously I need to do some sort of chip damage. So we go ahead and go for Body Slam. Hopefully it's going to be enough to do a nice chunk of damage so that we don't get farmed down. Because again, I have Bastiodon in the back, which I haven't used this entire battle. So we are going to go ahead and farm up towards a Flamethrower. And then that should be enough. Of course, Bastiodon's probably going to go for an a ground type move here. Yep, Bastiodon goes for Earthquake. I shield it, and then we're going to go ahead and follow that up with a Flamethrower onto the Bastiodon, because we want to farm it down before it can go for another charge move. So yep, there's a Flamethrower. Down goes Bastiodon. In comes Drapion, and then Drapion's going to go ahead and go for one more Aqua Tail, but because my Bastiodon is fresh, it's just going to be able to take it down. So Drapion goes for Aqua Tail, does super effective damage, brings my Bastiodon down to 1 health, but he forfeits before I could get that last hit in. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the next battle. With this one, we are going to be leading a Bastiodon against a Bastiodon, and every scenario, this leads with Bastiodon stomping Bastiodon, so we're going to anticipate a switch here. He brings in Frost last, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our Bastiodon, and then we're going to go ahead and go for a full-blown farm down if we can. We're going to anticipate a Shadow Ball here, but we're gonna go ahead and let it go through. Yep, there it is. Shadow Ball predicted that right on. So now next up, Frost last is just going to keep farming up towards the Powder Snow. With Powder Snow. And then let's see, with this one we're going to have another attack incoming, because again I'm purposely trying to over farm here so that I have charge moves ready to go once we do a full-blown farm down on Frostlass. Frostlass goes for the Shadow Ball. We take it out with pure smackdown damage, and then we have a nearly charged Bastiodon. In comes their Bastiodon, so we're just going to go ahead and spam some Flamethrowers. I was weary about wanting to switch out though, so because I don't want to have to get Bastiodon locked in with something that can cost me the game. So we're just going to go ahead and go for double Flamethrowers here, and then sacrifice the Bastiodon. But yeah, we're just going to charge up towards a Flamethrower here. Brings it down to I don't know, a third of its health down, so it has 2/3 left. And then not only that, we're going to go ahead and get our Bastiodon taken out. We both have full shields. I bring in Bastiodon, they anticipate that, so they're going to go ahead and bring in Cresselia. But the good news is that they have 2 shields, I have 2 shields, so I could basically go for Avalanche spam, but farm up towards a Shadow Ball. As you can see, I'm gonna be doing the stupid thing and going straight for Shadow Ball every time when I could be saving some energy by going for Avalanche, but charging up towards Shadow Ball. So we fire off the first Shadow Ball. Their Cresselia is going to shield it, and then they're going to follow up with a Grass Knot. So I'm going to shield the Grass Knot. Of course, they also went for a first move being Moonblast, so that did a sizable chunk to Frostlass. But yep, here we go. We charge up towards another Shadow Ball. We overcharge just a little bit, and then we go for our second Shadow Ball. Very predictably, Cresselia is going to shield this because they need Cresselia to win this standoff here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and shield their second Grass Knot. Cresselia goes for Grass Knot, shields it, in comes Bastiodon. And then this is where I say, oh crap. Alright, so he does a quick switch, brings in Bastiodon, uses Flamethrower on Frostlass, takes out Frostlass. So now I need to go for a full farm down. Bastiodon's going to follow that up with another Stone Edge, I believe, because if he went for Stone Edge, it's going to be at least resisted stab damage. Brings Gastrodon down to 2/3 of its health, roughly, and then we're just, again, farming down as much as we can here before they can get another charge move off. Alright, down goes Bastiodon after doing pure mud shot damage. Have enough energy to fire off an Earth Power, and then possibly one more charge move if we need to clinch this win. Get an excellent Earth Power, boom, connects. Cresselia has like a huge chunk of health, I'd say a little under a third health. And instead of going for a safe Body Slam, we just went for a second Earth Power because we anticipated getting the second Earth Power before they can Grass Knot. It connects, and then we win this second mat. Alright, time to go ahead and jump into the next battle. We're going up against Kakona. It's a play on words almost. So, we're going to be leading with Gastrodon. They're going to be leading with Cresselia. We have to be mindful of the Grass Knot, so if I really wanted to be cheeky, then I can probably switch to catch one of the Grass Knots, and that's exactly what I do. So Cresselia is going to go for a Grass Knot here, and I'm going to catch it with Frostlass. It does like no damage on their end, so of course they're going to follow up by bringing in Empoleon, so I can just go ahead and let Frostlass go down here. But before I do, I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball, because best case scenario, they're going to shield, they're going to be down one, and then they don't shield, so there we go. So Empoleon's going to be like nearly taken out. In comes a farm down on my Frostlass, so we're going to go ahead and bring in Gastrodon here. And then they're going to go for a Hydro Cannon. We most likely can let this go through because the Hydro Cannon's not going to be as painful as eating a Grass Knot. And then when they bring Cresselia back in, then I can just go ahead and fight that lag spike. That's funny. Anyway, so I'm going to anticipate Cresselia coming back in. And then we're going to go straight for the Earth Power here. But yeah, the important thing about letting that Hydro Cannon go through is that we already know Cresselia is going to be going for Earth Powers, or not Earth Power, Grass Knot spam. So it's better for us to save the shields for catching the Grass Knot, so that way we can have enough of a health difference to just farm down with Mud Slaps. At least that's what I was going for here, because then there's the two Grass Knots. Second one, burn all my shields here just to keep what's it called alive, Gastrodon. Now the next question is, do I farm down or do I catch the Grass Knot? I switch out. So Cresselia is going to go ahead and go for one more Grass Knot before it goes down. And then we also have what's it called, fully charged up, Gastrodon. So Gastrodon has, I believe, an Earth Power ready to go. And then all they have left is Drapion. So we're going to go ahead and go for a Stone Edge here after they go ahead and go for the Aqua Tail spam. So here comes the first Aqua Tail, does super effective damage. Go ahead and go for another Stone Edge here. Actually, the first Stone Edge. Stone Edge goes through. Drapion shields it, as he should. And then now next up, we just charge up towards the next Stone Edge. Let's see, Drapion's going to go ahead and go for the next Aqua Tail. That's going to put Bastiodon a little under half health. I think like in between, yeah, somewhere around a third left. So then that's going to lead to one more Aqua Tail. And then that should bring Gastrodon in the range of being brought back in. We're going to go ahead and go for a Stone Edge here. And then that's going to force them to burn their last shield. And I can bring in Gastrodon to finish them off with a Body Slam. So yep. Body Slam, Gastrodon comes in. Drapion has no shields left. Gastrodon's going to go for the Body Slam. And then that puts it just a little bit of health left. So we get one more Mud Slap. Follow it up with a Body Slam. And that should be enough to take it down. So, boom, Body Slam. Down goes Drapion, and then that's another win. Oh yeah, of course we have to farm down Gracilia. Alright, so now this is going to be our last battle as well. Oh, by the way guys, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Share this with your friends if you really want to. And then also check out the notification or the description area for any ways that you would want to help contribute towards the channel. Anyway, it's Gastrodon leading against an Abomasnow. We go ahead and farm up as much as we can, but then we switch right away because we're anticipating an Energy Ball. It was not an Energy Ball, it was actually a Weather Ball Ice. Anyway, so we go ahead and bring in Bastiodon to try to catch an Energy Ball, and then that blew up in our face. So they bring in Toxicroak, and we're going to go ahead and just let Bastiodon go down. This might cost us the match, but we'll see later on. So in comes the Toxicroak, and then we're just going to go ahead and let the Mud Bombs go through. Actually, I think I was anticipating a possible Dynamic Punch because Toxicroaks can run that in this meta. Anyway, we farm down as much as we can, and then they're going to bring in Abomasnow. So we're going to go ahead and follow up that Abomasnow counter with Gastrodon going for Body Slam spam. Here's the first one. We charge up the first Body Slam. Are they going to let it go through, or are they going to shield it? They let it go through. We're going to go ahead and go for one Mud Slap just to get some, just eke out a little bit more energy. We go for a second Body Slam. Is Abomasnow going to shield this one? Yes. Alright. So we can just get one more Body Slam, but at the same time we try to do a quick swap just to see if we can catch either an Energy Ball or a Weather Ball Ice. I'm pretty sure they were going to go for a Weather Ball Ice just because Gastrodon's health was low enough. But either way, they bring in Abomasnow, or Abomasnow goes for the Energy Ball, and then I shield it. That brings us down to Drapion versus Frostlass. So we fire off the Avalanche, forces the Drapion to shield, and then we can try to get another, what's it called, before they crunch us down. Another Avalanche. But of course Drapion's able to get to a crunch. They let that connect, and then we go down there. That just leaves us with Drapion going for Aqua Tail to finish off the Gastrodon. Of course I always want to show at least one loss in my sets when I don't have a 5-0 win streak, just so that you guys know that I'm human. So this is the one loss that I share. Anyway, that's it for today's videos. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next one.